So one of the things people ask a lot about adoption and about open adoption is it confusing? Isn't that going to be confusing for your kid? And in some ways, the answer is yes, but not the way that I thought it would be, or not the way that I think you would think it would be. My son had a hard time understanding that other people didn't have birth moms, and but then we realized, no way, well, everybody has a birth mom. Your birth mom just may be your mom, right, that you also grew up with, and so that's been the only real confusion that I've ever seen, is that he kind of expects everybody to be just kind of like him, which I hope is a good thing, because hopefully it's because he feels good about who he is and right, what his family situation is. Yeah,
I agree. Amanda's little boy, Max, asked me, I was telling him who Brianna was, Amelia's birth mom, and he's like, he asked me who my birth mom was, and I said, well, my birth mom and my mom are the same person. And he's like, really? You don't have two? That's weird. And just went off and played, that's really weird. But whatever, I have two, that's cool. So it's not a big deal you can see how, having it open and you can see how Amanda and Jared have talked to their kids about it and made it a normal thing, but it's not something to be ashamed about or hidden.
My kids love the fact that they have birth families, and our family, Max is my oldest, and he's very vocal, so he talks a lot. And he was saying one day, he was rattling off all of our family, and he was including all of my family and my husband's family, and all the birth moms and all of the birth grandparents, because we call all of our birth grandparents grandma and grandpa. And he rattled them all off, and he goes, I'm so lucky. I have so many people that love me. And I was like, you're so right. You are so lucky. And he said, not everybody has as big of a family as I have. And I was like, you're right. Not everybody does, but he loves that. And I love that my kids love that about their lives.
Yeah.
I love that we get to tell people that Amelia has 11 grandmas. Right? 11 grandmas, one child.
Really trip people up.
It's fantastic.
I think that for us, for somebody that wasn't adopted, that would seem like it would be confusing, because I didn't grow up that way.
Right.
But my children, from day one, this is their life. And so there was a lot of things that maybe I wouldn't have understood, that I would totally have understood if I had just known it my whole life. And that's what they're doing. And so it's just not that confusing to them.
Yeah.